What y'all think about that draft?
Um,
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, they hold
In a
Shedeur.
way.
That's the
And
story
I'm
of the
not even. This
draft.
is the thing about it. I'm not even saying Shedeur need to be drafted in the first round, but
Yeah,
him sliding and the fact that people celebrating him not getting drafted is when I be like, all right, you niggas is weird.
yeah,
I
that
think
I
they were trying to send a message to the
Oh
Sanders
no, no,
family.
no, they did loud and clear, nigga. What?
It humbled
The message
I,
them,
is
I
you
I
right.
know.
think I think I thought it was weird too. He slid that far down the draft, but then I heard somebody said like, "Oh, you never chased the hype." I was like, "That's true," but him going down this far,
No, 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 no,
He was a
no,
top
no.
five quarterback for sure.
Oh, for sure in college last year, for sure. Like the nigga they drafted him, the Saints, the nigga that the Saints drafted. Oh no, did you see his plays? They were horrible, nigga. They were just
Oh
showing like, yeah,
shit.
every team for the most part, most football players they have bloopers, but they don't have like Shaq and a fool bloopers in football. As a quarterback,
Yeah,
I'm talking about nigga just threw an underhand shuffle pass, just like just like you playing jackpot in the neighborhood, like
yeah.
five yards down the field. He felt some pressure and just threw it. I'm like, bro. And then he had crazy things. He was injured 3 out of his 4 seasons.
bro,
Yes, and
I
still
didn't
got
even know
drafted over
that.
him.
and still
Yeah,
went first
that's
round.
wild.
Now he didn't go first round. He went over Shador though.
Uh,
Yeah, nigga that
Yeah.
played every game and put up great stats. And they put the stats side by side, and of course they didn't match up.
Cam Ward,
Cam Ward
They feel
cool.
like
Tennessee.
Shedeur too arrogant.
Hey, I like what Jacksonville did. They had a good
I,
draft. I ain't gonna
Yeah, they
yeah,
hold
had
you.
a
They had
great
a
they
good
draft.
did.
draft.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think Travis Hunter was gonna go that early, just
Oh
because.
yeah, he was going top 3. Browns was
He
gonna
a
get him if
top,
they
he a
stayed.
Heisman, so he have
I
to.
mean, what about the whole nigga? What position you gonna play?
That hey, we'll worry about that after he's on the team.
Right, 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 right. I feel like they gonna do that JJ shit
At
with
that
him.
point,
Like,
like Jacksonville, they don't have a quarterback, but they kind of do. Or at least they think they do, I guess. But it's like we just draft the best player available. If you don't need a quarterback, get the best player available.
yeah.
That's how
yeah.
I look at it.
Ooh, that was a lopsided ass
But
draft, man.
I like to see Colorado. Colorado had the most receivers drafted in the draft in college.
And that's what makes it even more weird because most receivers
Exactly.
drafted, but the quarterback not drafted.
Niggas,
What y'all
somebody
got
had to be
going on?
throwing to
Yeah, like what y'all got going on?
yeah, that no, they tried to prove a point, and they did. You know, it is what it is. Yeah,
But I don't know. But to me,
but I like it though. No expectations really.
yeah, to me, shit like that
It's
don't
a
matter.
steal for
Like,
That's what I
anybody.
said. I said it don't matter where you go. It don't matter when you go. Is where you go. The
yeah,
Browns is
Yeah.
still a shithole, but you know, like if he would
yeah,
have went to the Steelers or something 21st, I would have been like, okay, that's nice. I thought the Saints was gonna double back and get him in the first round, but they didn't. And I was like, okay, because I thought New Orleans would have been a perfect place for him in a dome. You know, he don't got the strongest arm in a dome crowd. They got skill positions around him,
hmm
so
Yeah.
I thought that would have been a perfect spot.
Yeah. So you feel like he gonna
I didn't.
flourish on the
I didn't.
Browns?
Nah,
Nigga,
they gonna struggle for like the first couple
they
of
they
years.
got to find out who their quarterback is though, nigga.
They
But I
gonna
think they
struggle.
Who
drafted all
is
of
they starting quarterback?
right now. Shit, they got 4 healthy quarterbacks. Each of them play a down. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, I had seen that chart that showed it was like
It was Deshaun Watson, Joe
yeah,
Flacco,
yeah.
Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, and I forgot who's the other quarterback. But it's like, all right, we didn't have no quarterback, and we got 5 quarterbacks. But you know what they say: if you got more than one quarterback, you still don't got a quarterback.
Mm,
Because
Yeah.
you quarterbacks they need rhythm. They need to get in rhythm. Ain't no all right. I'm gonna take these plays off. You go in there and go.
yeah.
No, that shit don't well.
He
So
looking like a third string player right now.
who?
Shedeur.
No, sir.
No, I
Don't
don't
you
think
say
so.
that.
That's
I think
not
he'll
what
be.
he is, but he might have to.
Especially not
It,
at the Browns.
yeah,
Especially
even
not
with
at
the
the Browns.
Browns,
That's an open
second
job
string
right now.
backup.
That's a
But I feel like they
coming in
still
right
gonna
now.
make
Yeah,
him
but
wait.
that's an open. They can try, but if he outperform everybody, shit, what can you do? I know you ain't
Yeah.
trying to tank again. What to have the number 1 pick next time? instead of
Man,
the
I
two.
hope niggas get hurt, bro, so that he can.
I don't even think he got to get hurt. I think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. You know, Dylan just had a whole bunch of shit at Oregon. Oregon is a system that's already been
Yeah,
built. Colorado was trying to build a system. So, you know, Oregon's a well-oiled machine, except when it comes to playoff games. But other than that, they've been there. So I think he had more like talent around him.
yeah.
So that's why they went 11-1. But
You still gotta get Hunter the ball. You know
oh
what I'm
no, for sure.
saying?
I think Trevor can at least do that. Like I'd assume he can at least do that.
You know,
What position he gonna play though?
I
I
think
think he
they
gonna
gonna
be
do
more
that
so
JJ shit.
receiver. They gonna do way more than that. He gonna be I think he gonna play more receiver than corner, even though I think he should do corner more than
Corner
receiver.
more. I think so
Because his
too.
instincts are crazy.
Yeah, he got great instincts. Yeah, he the most talented in the draft.
Oh, easily.
Yeah,
That's why he went
yeah,
number two.
I think so too. Ashton
I think they gonna
Jensen.
play. They should play in
I was
corner.
mad they drafted him because I wanted the Bears to get him. We had a great draft too. The Bears, we had a magnificent draft. I think
They all should be
we got a
okay next year.
well then they say okay.
Cause this last year
Like
was
I ain't on
what
the other side of this
3 and
phone.
12,
Nah,
Five and
but
12,
4 and
nigga.
12.
I don't. And then you got to think about like everything that happens before the season starts, trades,
Oh yeah,
free
I
Yeah,
think
agency,
that's why
shit
they
like that.
drafted most of the quarterbacks because they waiting for somebody quarterback to get injured
Hmm.
and they finna send somebody off. That's what Cleveland about to do. They finna
yeah,
trade at
they
least
gonna
two of them
trade for
quarterbacks.
sure. Yeah, y'all right, y'all right. I that shit distracted me from the trades.
They definitely gonna trade somebody when the time is right.
I think they're going to, out of them quarterbacks, they're going to trade two of them.
Yep.
Yeah, Deshaun one of
And
them.
people said Cowboys should have drafted him. I said it makes no sense to go to the Cowboys. Don't do it. None.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett,
Kenny
Dylan
Pickett, yeah.
Gabriel. And those five.
Yeah,
Uh,
5, yeah. But 4 right now because Deshaun tore his Achilles again.
okay, Joe Flacco, old as fuck. He out of there.
And they just signed Joe Flacco.
He out of there.
They signed him to be a backup. End up being a starter. Well, they really signed him after Deshaun got injured again.
Yeah. Uh,
Deshaun gotta go.
Yeah. I think it's still like 28, bro.
yeah. I think
But
he
the Achilles and all them back to
I know
back
that's true.
injuries.
I, I would trade him and just start. I'll just start
Start fresh.
Shedeur. Yeah, I'll just start him. I'll trade Deshaun Watson, get something off of that. You
But
know,
who gonna
get a
want
few
that
things.
contract though? The Falcons.
Hey,
You know.
somebody's gonna take a chance. Somebody's gonna be like, we need a quarterback.
The Steelers or somebody.
Yep, the Steelers love that shit.
We need a
They
quarterback.
always do that shit. Browns do too. Browns, Steelers, shit. Saints do the same shit. That's why I don't get how they didn't draft him.
It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Russell
interesting.
Wilson, man, he on the last legs of his career.
I got Russell and Jameis, and then Scoop Dart. Wait,
Scoop.
that's Giants, right? Not the Steelers. Yeah, that's Giants.
That's Giants, yeah.
Giants, yeah.
Jackson Dart, he cool. He got like a prototypical NFL quarterback body, but he makes too many mistakes. I saw that in college.
Who?
Jackson Dart, the quarterback from
Uh,
Ole
uh,
Miss,
yeah.
he's also a project.
Yeah.
Nah, I think everybody drafted your project.
No, not necessarily. I don't think
You're
Travis Hunter's a project.
He ready right
I'm talking
nah,
now.
about like
nah.
still like Jalen Milroe, quarterback coming from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
That's a project. He not coming in like Cam Newton.
Mm.
Cam Newton was already like not physically gifted, but like
The
ahead of the
talent was
curve as
there.
a quarterback.
Yeah,
More so, like
Yeah.
you
yeah.
didn't need that. Okay, like Anthony Richardson is a project. Some projects are good, some projects fail. So, but it's like, damn, if he hit that potential, oh yeah.
Did my microphone die? Y'all can hear? Oh, never mind. My bad. It's
Yeah.
still on.
So was Cam Ward Oh, Worthy number one pick.
Yeah.
in this draft. Yeah,